This short video is recorded for the benefit of our customers who wish to use the services of Times Realty Group, an Ontario brokerage, to list their properties for sale that are located in other provinces. First, let's look at how properties are listed for sale. There is approximately 100 different local real estate boards and associations all across Canada that are members of the Canadian Real Estate Association, CREA. All of these boards operate individual MLS systems that are all linked to MLS.ca or REALTOR.ca, a website of CREA. A property listed for sale on any of these member MLS systems would automatically appear on REALTOR.ca. No matter which MLS system listed your property for sale, whether through a local broker on their local real estate board or with a broker halfway across the country, all MLS listings appear on REALTOR.ca website, and just like anything on the internet, they are accessible to buyers anywhere in the world. Times Realty is a member of TREB, Toronto Real Estate Board, and there are great benefits for exposing your property on TREB. TREB encourages competition and permits its member brokers to use the business models of their choice, including mere postings or a flat fee MLS listing model. TREB is also the largest real estate board in Canada with approximately 32,000 members, which is almost 1/3 of all realtors in Canada. When your property is listed on Realtor.ca through TREB, it becomes available to all of these realtor members who may also have customers looking in your area. So in addition to any buyer finding your property on Realtor.ca, your exposure on TREB can specifically help attract Ontario buyers for your property who may be looking for investment or relocation. Having said that, there are some important disclaimers that need to be made in case of listing properties out of province. Times Realty is licensed to trade in real estate in the province of Ontario. However, this reference to a trade in the province of Ontario actually refers not necessarily to the location of the property, but rather to the trading jurisdiction where that trade may occur. In other words, any property we list for sale, regardless of the location, for all intents and purposes is listed in Ontario and traded in Ontario and can be promoted using the media available to us in Ontario, such as, for example, the MLS System of Toronto Real Estate Board. Now, as you already know, because of our membership as Realtor, all our listings appear on the website Realtor.ca, and then once posted on Realtor.ca, the listing, like anything on the internet, can be viewed anywhere in Canada or in the world where buyers can access and search Realtor.ca, regardless where that buyer is located. We even guarantee that all of our listings will correctly appear on a map search and are searchable by address and property features. So what does it mean when we say your property will be listed in Ontario, and why is this disclaimer so important? In simple terms, since we are not licensed in your province, we advise you that we do not list your property in any of your local media, including any local real estate boards or associations in your province, and we cannot guarantee how these boards may display our listing to their members. Times Realty does not solicit clients in any jurisdictions where prohibited by law, and by listing your property using those means that are legally available to us in Ontario, we do not want you or anyone else to have an impression that we are licensed in your province. We're not. Regardless of the location of your property, you may become a customer of Times Realty if you consent to be an Ontario customer, so the listing of your property by Times Realty shall be treated as an Ontario trade. By the way, because your listing agreement with us is exclusive to Ontario only, this also means that you can still list with any local brokerage if you wish, using their full service commission model or any compensation model whatsoever, while at the same time taking advantage of our mere posting service to find your buyer privately. Our services are intended to help and supplement, but certainly not to limit or replace any other listing options available locally in the province where your property is located. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to contact our brokerage for further explanation.